Dobry den and ciao. Uh, I have great motivation for keeping this video to a reasonable length today because I am several episodes deep into HBO's Watchmen, and it is really good. Fitting given my username. Also, April Fool's Day was yesterday at the time of recording, but by doing this command, then you can have these silly sprites and this silly battle log, which I think is hilarious. So, I read this as Tom York would have us contend with Hypno, which, cool with me. Anyway, what Hypno does is Hypnosis and Thunderwave and be a fat psychic type, so it's kind of like a weird Zam that doesn't have Recover. I want my spin-off, so I'm just gonna go for a Blizzard to do a bunch of damage and hopefully get a Furs. And I'm gonna try and wake up, or burn my sleep turn so I can wake up later. See, look at this. It'll be unleashed, a villainous Hypno. Love it. I'm gonna get Chansey. Well, depends what I want paired. I'm gonna say I don't... Well, I'm gonna take another sleep turn because gotta wake up later, so... Alright, let's say that is probably not ideal, but what the hell. Trying to wake up on his sleeping Pokemon, maybe. Anyway, so... I'm gonna keep... Honor demands your presence indeed. Alright, it's Meditate Hypno, so not quite sure what caliber of player I'm facing, unless he's gonna be hitting me with boosted Hyper Beams, but generally Hypno does like Seismic Toss and Rest and stuff like that. So... Crit insurance. That's great. Yeah, I want Chansey around so it can switch into Snorlax and counter and stuff like that. So get my sleep off, that's cool, and now I will have a free switch to my own Snorlax as his crit counteracts his Meditate boost. Uh-oh. Articuno. One of the Angry Birds. Luckily, I have the best Articuno counter possible, because it can't hurt Lapras at all. The best it can do is, like... Hyper Beam at low health, or like saying on the switch or something. Anyway, I'm just gonna Thunderbolt, and oh, he actually has a Chansey, so Hypno Articuno, very cool. Anyway, to Chansey I go now. Maybe I should have let it get parried. So just so I can have this advantage over other Chansey, but his Hypno didn't seem to have para anyway, and he's content with doing this. So great. So now I am at the advantage. This Chansey set is really lethal. So, I'm just gonna try and stay healthy enough to where I can take 2 Snorlax Body Slams. Although you gotta be careful, because if you full pair on the first Body Slam, he can finish you off with a... what's it called? Hyper Beam. Yeah, obviously. So, alright, cool. Switches. This is my reminder to myself to do /rank at the end of this battle. I'll just keep that open. And we're going for the Furs, as always. Well, he's wasting my PP with Articuno, which is unfortunate. But that's chip damage for Tauros later. So, back to old Lapras, who's also making sure that Articuno is not doing anything. Articuno has the strongest special move in the game. It's stronger than Mewtwo's Psychic. Blizzard from its 125 special stat is just monstrous. Oh, here comes Tauros. And here comes a counter. Am I right? He's definitely just going to stand in Body Slam. If he switches out, fine. Come on, come on, come on. Fuck! That's not fun. Oh. That's very confusing. I am perplexed. Oh, here comes Chansey. And I got Hyper Beam, so I'm going to blow it to smithereens. Nice. That's great, the fainting thing. A villainous Chansey's no longer with us. F. Honor demands your presence indeed. And now I got free reign to spam Blizzard, because I don't want to do something dumb like Thunderbolt into Dugtrio and If Articuno stays in, that's fine. Great remix. This is awesome. I think I said that already, but I really like it. Big Pokemon Coliseum fan. Hint, hint, there might be something awesome coming regarding that in the future. Who knows what that might be. Anyway, Tauros switching into Blizzard is just lovely. And I don't quite get the 2-hit KO, but it's pretty crippled anyway, so I do have to kind of be careful because Articuno is threatening since Chansey's weak and it does have Sky Attack and shit, but it's also chipped, so yeah, Articuno dominates Tauros one-on-one. Just a matter of getting it into that one-on-one. You don't want to be switching in because Tauros is otherwise just gonna hit and run. So Lapras, Hyper Beam, I am in Hyper Beam range. So I'm gonna sack the sleeping Starmie because... Oh, that would have been nice, because actually, do I even... I think it's a roll, so who knows? Very much in his favor, actually, so... Yeah, sack it because his sleep user is also sleeping with 0 turns, and I have paralyzed Chansey now, so this is definitely the way to go to be safe. As Chansey does not, or Starmie does not wake up because RBY crit rates, or RBY sleep is ridiculous. Because even when you wake up, you can't actually attack. It's nuts. So, the Honorable Tauros will engage this dishonorable cad. Yeah, I know my medieval speak. I've watched Game of Thrones back when it was good. Those are the days, right? Anyway, 5 blizzards. I don't even want to look at the damage it's going to do to Chansey with blizzard. I mean, yeesh, that's... And with Hyper Beam to follow up, that's... Yeah, I'm going to die to Blizzard plus Hyper Beam, so I'm going to have Lapras absorb as I eat another crit. Articuno doesn't have that great a crit rate, but then again, everything has a decent crit rate in RBY besides Snorlax and Rhydon and Slowbro. And Hyper Beam versus Lapras is... Oh, yikes, I'm in range, but... Yeah, I'll be able to heal Chansey now. And with Tauros down and Chansey out of the picture, I should be okay. As, luckily, my big blob gets up to full. And I can't... Well, it's gonna... I hope it's not rest. Well, if it's rest, then at least it'll be more vulnerable. Alright, Hypno. Great. Nothing wants to switch into Snorlax. And I'm going Snorlax because it hits harder. So if he goes to Articuno, then it will take a bigger body slam. And I'm going to switch to Chansey regardless. So, I think Articuno's Blizzard is so meaty that I think even Eggy just crumples. Yeah, look at that. It's 71. Like, you look at calcs from Cloyster and Lapras, and, I mean, they do a lot, but this is a ton, because Eggy also has an equivalent special stat to Articuno. So, doing 66 minimum. Yikes. Do not want. So, hopefully he'll... Yeah. Luckily he's running out of Blizzard, so unless he's Blizzard Ice Beam, which is totally viable, then I will be okay. And at least with Ice Beam, then he's not going to be killing Egg. Also, this is a Final Fantasy theme. I've never played Final Fantasy. Growing up, I was just a Pokemon kid, so I never even played other popular titles, like Legend of Zelda and such, but maybe now that I'm an adult and I can do what I want, in theory, then who knows? I'm going to just sing. Yep, he is Ice Beam. Oh, uh-oh. Alright, go Egg. Thank you. Absorb the Hyper Beam. And hit the sleep. Thank you. And I'm just gonna explode. Thank God, because Zapdos is a pain. And now he's in Tauros range, and Tauros should win. Huh. Articuno Zapdos, a la Troller. So, that's cool. Yeah, fun fact about RBY Hyper Beam is if you're paralyzed and you use Hyper Beam on a Pokemon that doesn't die, then that Pokemon can status you. So, for example, if that Articuno was paralyzed, and it Hyper Beamed as I switched to Exeggutor, and it had to recharge, then I could put it to sleep even though it's paralyzed. pretty cool stuff. Uh-oh. Not this. Well, I'll just keep plugging away. Uh-oh. Alright, I won't dick around. I'll just go to Lax, blow it the hell up. Hopefully I don't miss. Oh, he just lived. Articuno is also physically bulky as hell. Which is another reason why it dominates Tauros so hard, in addition to its clean Blizzard to a KO. So, that's our beginning point for today. So, just off of that 1400 mark, which we achieved once. So, I got some... Well, we'll try to go in order, as always. We'll go with some of this stuff. Just for a more aggressive approach. That is an interesting Jinx sprite. Well, we'll see if he wants to stay in here. I'm just going to Ice Beam, because in theory, Zapdos should not be chancing this versus Jinx turn 1. So I come face to face with the... Oh! Alright, well, I'm going to Thief now, and I'm going to take that Snorlax or the Blissey down. Nice, because I do remember his team, so I'm going to Lovely Kiss him before he can Heal Bell. Nice move, but I'm going to not dick around too much. I'm just going to go to Cloyster, get the old spikes up. Blissey losing leftovers means that should I get my spikes down, then even Zapdos will be able to annoy it into wasting soft-boiled PP, because one of the things about Blissey that's great is that it's so tanky that it doesn't really, what's it called? It doesn't really have to waste soft-boiled PP. You can just switch into Thunder even with spikes down over and over. Alright, I'm gonna not chance Gengar yet. Reflect made the forces of evil stronger against physical moves. That's cool. I wonder what it would say if I used a Reflect. Maybe you'll have to find out. Good move, since the Blissey is currently... Well, I'm gonna go to Gengar and see if I can... Well, I want to suss out what kind of move it's going to be running. But I just want to see if I can get the freeze onto this, because that's the idea behind this team. And see already, with... Oh, alright, well, Golem doesn't mind that Ice Punch, but eats a nasty, nasty freeze. And, I'm gonna Thief just to... And I nail Snorlax, so that's really nice. So look at Gengar go. This is the idea of this team. Spam Ice, profit. So I know he's... And I'm going to make Blissey pay when it has to Heal Bell later. So Skarmory. I want to be careful around this Skarm because it does have Toxic. Or I think it has Toxic. Either way. And I don't have Rest on Zapdos, which is probably something I should fix. So, I just want to find out what kind of thing it is. Alright, yeah. If I can switch Nidoking into it later or not. Yeah, fine. Alright, well, I don't take... Cloyster's not planning to be available today, that's funny. Well, I'm going to go to Zapdos now. Hopefully he doesn't Tox. Not ideal, but I'll take it. Hopefully he just reflects. I remember he did that in the last game, so that's nice. Magnet is going to make things nasty. So I'm going to try and drag in that Golem now and get a lot of damage on it. Zapdos, not ideal. And now even Blissey is quaking, so let me calc Zapdos versus Zapdos, but with a Magnet. Because I'm pretty sure it's still going to be out of range, but Yeah, he's out of range, so Thunderbolt is the move, and I have the advantage because of that. Having both Thunder and Thunderbolt is really nice, because there are several scenarios where you do need both. Oh, yikes. That sucks. Sorry. Well, I'm not gonna... Now my goal is gonna be to... well, it's HP Water, so he's not spinning here, but my goal is gonna be to drag into Snorlax before Golem can thaw out and get a spin-off. Well, see, now I get the Whirlwind, and this is why Whirlwind is nice, in addition to phasing Troublesome Snorlax, just to make them easier to deal with Nidoking later. And... see, now Blissey's down, and Golem's thawed, but it's still HP Water, and I'm still spamming Thunderbolt like no tomorrow, and... let's see, Magnet Thunderbolt versus Zapdos. 3 KO, so I don't need to... yeah, and I doubt he's Reflect... I mean, he could be Reflect Rest Hog, that's a good set, but seems doubtful. I got another one, which did not matter as much, and Blissey is still at hella low health. Definitely 2 KO'd, but I'm not going to risk a crit, because I want to put as much pressure on him as possible. Bring in the Lax. That works. Oh. Alright, Whirlwind. Yes, perfect. Look at Zapdos go. What a monster. And Snorlax goes down. That's the big one. I was only really trying to bring Golem in before it had a chance to spin. So, Cloyster, cool. I don't know if he's going to boom or not. I don't feel like he's going to surf, but if he stays in... alright, well, he got that one. Let's see, Zapdos versus Cloyster. Through Light Screen. Well, Thunder still has a chance, so maybe I should have just gone for the Thunder, because it's not like Zapdos is crucial. But still definitely nice. I'm just going to Dynamic Punch, because I don't have a better move to hit it. Fine, I will Explode on this Cloyster and do nothing to it, but the damage will be helpful. Nice move, but... and I got another helpful crit, good lord. But, let's check on Blissey. How's she going to be doing versus a Magnet Thunder with spikes down? So, 41 after spikes. Potential to a KO. I'm going to go for it. Oh, Golem, nice. But that's either going to... well, it's HP Water, so it's going to die. And if it switches to Blissey, then nice move, but still forced to Soft-Boiled. So that's still in a shitty position. So... Zapdos is looking terrifying. What a poke. And I have Jinx for cleanup duty. And versus Cloyster, the calc was good enough to where I'll probably just Thunder it. As it just drops. It hit its enemy's weakness. This April Fool's stuff is so fun. I should do this year-round. I'll play it safe. Do I play it safe? Well, I want to check out what his last move is. Probably Ice Beam. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to Whirlwind out on the last turn of Light Screen. So I can then get Golem in and have it definitely die to HP Water. Because I don't really mind... oh, Fire Blast, that's fine. So now Whirlwind on last turn Light Screen, and... fun. Things did not go as planned. They failed. That's funny. Alright, so... I'm just going to T-Bolt. Keep doing the same thing over and over. Wasting PP. Nice. Bring in the Golem. Bring in the Golem. There we go. I'm going to Whirlwind, because if it blows up, then the game's over anyway. And if it spins, I can just get those... hazards back up, easy peasy. Gonna keep it safe now that I've gotten extra chip on it. Now it doesn't care. Now it's too low for light screen to save it against HP water. So I'll just do this all day, 6% at a time. So, goodbye Golem, F, and this should be the ball game. So, good start. I actually decayed by not playing for a couple days. No thank you. So, I'm gonna use this SD pass inspired by Zomog's team. And yeah, I decayed like 4 points, so I don't remember where I am on... That's another part of the Showdown joke, the Digimon stuff. But yeah, I think I'm like still in the top 10, but yeah, okay. So, nothing doing here. So, up to Gen 4, I guess. I got some... Oh, I finally finished my Draco Meteor team. Turns out it took all of a minute and a half. It's definitely not optimal, I just wanted to have 4 Draco Meteors. So, I kind of wish I had a choice band Dragonite here. Because if it's not Sash Machamp, then it just drops. I like his gym equipment. But yeah, I'm just going to have to Draco and die. So, luckily Dragonite, or Mixed Knight, is a Pokemon where you kind of count on that happening. So, not the worst thing. The thing that annoys me more is the follow-up, but Kingdra, I have a Specs Kingdra, is really good against these teams. So, Metagross! Oh! Helpful Draco, but at the same time, I kind of would have liked to have hit it. So, I don't know if he's pivoting, or if he's Akka, or whatever. Oh! Okay, so, I don't know which one of those is going to be the Rocker, and which one's going to be Scarf, or some kind of different set. So, maybe it's a Scarf thing. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna go for a Specs Hydro Pump. So yeah, so definitely would have liked to have... Good lord, that did a ton. I'm gonna check for Custap. Nice. Hopefully he didn't pay back. Thank you. And now I'm gonna go to Flygon in case of a switch to Heatran or Tyranitar. Nice. That works out beautifully. So I'm just going to Earthquake, because a lot of... I mean, I don't think it's going to kill Bulkless Tar, but a lot of them are going to assume U-turn anyway. And Pursuit, exactly. So now I'm going to Roost. He might be Ice Beam. That might have been stupid of me. No, good move. Well, he's not going to sack the Machamp. Well, even if he sacks Machamp, who cares? I would have preferred to have Roosted and then sacked it, but this thing is still a threat, so... Yeah, I definitely would have preferred to hit Draco on Metagross, but that's alright. That happens. Well, I'm going to go to Scarm on Rotom, funny as it is because I want rocks, and he's not Thunderbolting that Flygon. So here comes Tran. Rotom's actually a big threat. Flygon, actually. So, with T-Tar down, I'm going to... He might be Custap, too. Who am I going to? I'll go to Kingdra. There's a Latias. Luckily, I have a max SpDef Scarm for exactly this scenario, so even Specs Dracos will bounce off. Not bounce, but, you know, enough. I mean, that does a lot, but his intelligence was lowered twice. That's funny. So, Heatran's getting worn down, but quicker than I'd like, so I'm gonna preserve Kingdra a little and go to old Dragonite. So that's definitely preferable, because Dragonite is expendable. Let's calc Dragonite's E-Speed versus Latias. I originally was going to go with the old Mixed Knight spread when it first came out in Heart Gold and Soul Silver because it got Extreme Speed then, so it became a great lead. And you could viably run Quiet or Rash, but the EV spread was literally 252 attack, 252 special attack, and I always thought that was awesome. And I was going to do that, but I decided I needed some speed investment. So I've got how much? A little, not as much as I'd like, but yeah, so E-Speed I don't think is worth it yet. At the same time, I don't want to just dick around and do nothing. See, totally fine. I'm just gonna keep roosting, and Heatran's gonna keep coming in. So the question is, would I have been better off doing that? Because now I can't really switch this into this, but I'm gonna go Kingdra. And now I'm gonna versus Pasho, assuming it's modest Pasho-Tran, which I think they should be. Heatran. God, this analysis is old. Timid Shuka-Tran. Or naive Shuka-Tran, even. So, modest, Surf. Yeah, I'm gonna Hydro. Alright, please just don't dodge into... Okay, he was Pasho. I was gonna say, if he dodges into Custap Berry, that would make me very sad. Rotom again. How perilous. This is where Dragonite gets sacked, so that is useful. Hey! I even get to sack him twice, even though my resistance was lowered. So I'm gonna try and wear down those other guys quicker. So there's the second layer. Now I go Knight. Now I go Flygon. Shiny Flygon. I like that how they even have the shiny sprites. And I'm gonna Roost because Heatran can't kill me without blowing itself up, and if Heatran blows itself up, that is A-okay with me. See? Fire Blast. I mean, it does a lot, because I am minus Spadef, but that's still fine. Kind of wishing I had roosted a second time on that tar earlier, but hey, should be alright. I gotta be careful about Agiligros. Although, yeah, because he Scarf Rotom, yeah. And he doesn't have anything to abuse Trick Ball. So I gotta be wary of that, but my Skarmory can't actually hurt him. So I think it's better off to just... Fine, that's not ideal, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'm gonna go to this, and because I still have a healthy... yeah, I want the sack later, and I have a healthy Rotom, so if I can hit the Metagross as it sets up, then I should be alright. And I should be able to hit the Metagross with everything as it sets up. Because I then have Rotom. And I'm looking a little weak to Shadow Ball, unfortunately, which I should have probably considered before I just toss Skarm in there. Let's see how strong that Shadow Ball is from Rotom. 16.2, so I should still be able to live it. I'll just have to sack against it, which is fine. So I'm thinking, oh no, he's going to just give it to me now. Agility, fine. Rotom will live. Do I need this still around? Spexlatios. Surf. 63, so 51, and then 39. So yeah, I'll kill after, and I'm guaranteed to be faster. So I'll use a Kingdra sack. Don't boost, please. Thank God. And now I will Shadow Ball because Sneaky Pebbles bamboozle Rotom. That's great. Nothing doing, thank goodness. Yeah. Less important I give that a switch. Yeah, I don't want Rotom coming in, but especially because Metagross did live another round of Rocks and Spikes. And I don't want him switching to Rotom, and if he goes Heatran, that's fine. So yeah, the power of 4 dragons and the weaknesses that come with them. That is great. So yeah, Team Draco Meteor looks alright. Not ideal by a long shot, but it does have 4 Draco Meteor, so there's that. And that's why I chose the movesets I did, as opposed to things like Bands, Knight, and Scarfgon, and whatever. Just because I wanted to have 4 Draco Meteors on the same team. Alright. That is interesting. Because I am max speed, so I kind of want to... Well, no, I got to sack something. Okay, wait, no, I sack this. I go Latias. I Surf, which I'm pretty sure will kill it with 70, 58, Sand. Yeah, he'll die. So, sack this, go Latias, Surf, and then if he Shadow Balls, he... Yeah, I'm fine. So it would be nice to keep the speed tie, but this is safer, I believe. Hopefully he's not Custap here. Custap Train is great, but it's hard to fit, because you want other resist berries on Train usually. And he's got double Pasho going on. Nice. So, I'm pretty sure that not only will Skarm live this, but even Rotom is out of... Even Flygon is out of range, because... Yes, cool. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to drop my resistance enough to win this one. So, that'll be L-ball game. Yeah, we'll just see if Flygon lived or not. But I'm pretty sure it did, because, I mean, it's minus Spit F, but... Yeah, it did. And it even lived Life Orb damage, although I might have wanted to go for Roosts, just to be sure. Alright, I said GG already. Gen 5, I have some new stuff here. Like this appropriately titled team that I built. I built it during SPL, and I still think it's not that good. But it's just because Volcarona is dumb. Speaking of dumb, it's also easy because you can just lead off with Terrakion and I didn't even notice this. In combination with Bubastis, shall commence battling forthwith. I can dig it. Scarf Toad, huh? Well, I don't really have what you would call a switch in. Well, I have Latias, and I have Sunny Day on that Latias. So hopefully I can Sunny Day on a Ferrothorn switch and go nuts. It's mostly just to set up on... Well, I don't have HP Fire, but I can pretend like I do. Sunny Day. Dope. Why don't I have HP Fire on that Starmie? That is dumb. Maybe I should have just set up with D-Knight. Yeah, well. I'll go to Volk, because I'm Pasho. And he goes to Toad, because... Yeah. And I'm going to Quiver Dance, because I'm Pasho. And I'll just... live and do dumb things Volk does. Uh-oh. 2 Quiver Dances. How sick is that? Just so now I really blow through Thundurus. Fingers crossed. No? Alright, at least he didn't Thunder Para. Come on. Oh, he's really, really bulky. That sucks. Sucks a lot. Luckily, I have Healing Wish on my, Latias. And Scizor looks pretty nasty, too. And so does Dragonite. It's the idea behind this team. It's not a good team, I don't think, at all. But it's pretty strong, so hey, nice move there, sacking the Pharaoh, but I'm now going to Fire Blast it to smithereens. And... I mean, it's... Actually, no. That was definitely less useful than the other thing. I'll sack Volcarona just for Flame Body later or something. Hopefully it doesn't Swords Dance. That might have been dumb. Alright, now I'm going to go to this and I'm going to Psyshock as Toxicroak comes in. To absorb with Dry Skin, and even if Politoed or Latios switches in, then it's Life Orb and... Oh, it's Natural Cure! Shit, it should be Analytic. Damn it. Well, it'll still do a lot to Politoed, and I'll follow up with Ice Beam against the Latios anyway. Oh, that ain't fun. At least now I know he's in range for the other thing. Alright, I'll just go Volk, because... Nothing doing? Alright. Well, he's definitely banded. So, yeah, you get an SD. And I'll SD No, I'm just gonna bullet punch right away, just so he doesn't like sub and focus punch, because he might be one of those. But yeah, just bulk up, so that works. And I'll just spam bullet punches. And Dragonite ideally should clean up. Well, there's the Toad. No, I'm gonna preserve Scizor. Goodbye, Starmie. Go Dragonite. He's gonna sack, I think. Oh no, he's just gonna... I'm gonna DD twice because I don't want to get outrun by the stupid Scarf Toad, and I can live 2 bullet punches thanks to multi-scale. And I'll Earthquake just to be safe. And now I will unleash my Dragon Gem Outrage on the Latios. Yeah, that Latios got wiped off the planet. And Thundurus goes down too, so... Cool. A win. Today's going pretty well. So... let's check how we're doing on the old ranks. Oh, I was about 1500 for this one. Alright, let's try and get back up there for Gen 4. I got a team from Philip7086. And we'll see how it works. Wow, what a beautiful lead matchup. Well, I'm just going to U-turn on out of there. Zapdos was a lot more common several years ago, so Garrowlead wasn't that good, but Zapdos has fallen out of favor as the metagame got more bulk-centered and Azelf-centered. So, meta... that did very little. I'm not Banded Doug, so I'm not going to go to it yet. Although I can't really say I love my other options. Zapdos is kind of my option. So, I don't want to get my Rotom killed because it's my check to DD stuff. And I'm gonna want Doug for Tar. So I'm gonna go to Jirachi and then go back to Zapdos. Zapdos is expendable. He's supposed to enable the other guys. So hopefully he will want to Earthquake. Hopefully he's a Scarf Metagross. So he's not gonna want to set up rocks or do any stuff like that. Hopefully Jirachi makes him paranoid. Okay. Metagross into Zapdos. That is a move. Well, if he stays in now, then... I mean, he must have been very wary of the possibility of U-turn. Because Thunderbolt would have just smacked him real hard. So I'm hoping he's going to blow up now. He's Trick Iron Ball. Okay. So at least there's that. So my Rotom is worthless now, but then there's going to be a Scarf gone, which I don't care for. So he really does not enjoy dealing with Zapdos, as now he goes to that thing. I've got Pasho, and I want Rocks Up. So I'm just going to live the Banded Waterfall, and fuck! That blows gigantic chunks. It really does. I really would have enjoyed having Stealth Rock up. Would have made something like this switch for him even less good. So I'm going to sack the... Do I have Pursuit on this? I'm going to go to Rotom first, just to be safe against Shadow Ball antics. Alright, yeah, now I'll just go to Doug. And I don't... Well, I'm going to Stone Edge because I want to hit Gara on the switch. And I do have Earth Plate, so I'll be able to switch the moves up, which is cool. Oh, and he's got a Zong. Well, luckily I have Charm. Thanks, Phil. So this thing's going to be doing very little damage. I'm going to Charm again, because this thing's health is kind of useless. Actually, no, I'm going to Earthquake, because he might go to... No, instead, crit. Alright. I'm going to sub, just see how I can get, because it's right now it's the Jirachi Miracle Machine. That is what we are placing our hopes in. Oh, come on! Well, that was stupid. That was extremely stupid. Now I'll make myself feel better by using this team of Astas that only he knows how to use. But I was like, you know, it looks fun, so let's give it a whirl. Anyway, that was infuriating. From the whole, there are no good Zapdos switch-ins, so, ugh. Anyway, so we'll see if Gen 3 has anything for us. With SD Pass. Get some of that going on. Nothing doing. Alright, so back to Gen 4, and this team's cursed. This team is fun. I don't really feel like going all night or all day, I guess, trying to climb back up, but alright, this thing, I'm just gonna Hydro it, and then I will switch out to my Gyarados, and then I will, maybe I should have gone to Gyarados right away. Then I'll switch to Gyarados, and now I will switch to Jirachi on the switch to Suicune. Beautiful. That works out really nicely. Machamp comes in. Alright, well, I'm going to get up rocks as I want them. Well, that worked out perfectly. Oh, I don't have lefties. I'm Shuka. Forgot. This team is old. Well, that Shuka's going to come in handy here. I guess it's not. What is with all the Trick Ball Grosses, dude? Well, I'm going to punch him. Gonna keep punching him as he gets up his Sneaky Pebbles, and I'm gonna punch him once more because this Jirachi is a lot less useful. Alright, well, good move. I'll just Thunderbolt, and I'm not really looking forward to facing that Suicune later, but hopefully he goes to a Flygon here and not that. Okay. Well, at least I get to hit it twice. That's nicer for Heatran. I got the Pasho here, so at least I got that. So I'm going to Earthquake just to hit Suicune and keep Gyarados around. Does a lot, so... Yeah, I'm going to Tran. Oh god, please don't. Well, it's bulky. That is a really strong crit. Should have just HP grassed like a non-idiot. Yeah, okay, this is toast. Oh, he's Calm Mind. Well, still not looking good unless he's... Yeah, I'm definitely going to lose to that Suicune, so... Oh well, this went south very quickly. Time to get some back. I got this team from my buddy Passy. Italian Sauce 123. Well, if I can get a Calm Mind here, or if I can get a... Dragon Dance, then I'll win, but it's a big if. Yeah. Alright, that is a very there's that as a fast. Please miss Hydro. Oh fuck, I forgot to change my Doug EVs, so I can't switch in safely. Well, I'm adamant anyway, so I'll just kill it. I should have changed those. Anyway, so since he was the fast tar, then yeah. Now I go to Gengar happily to throw out a Wisp. There's Bliss. Don't care for that. I got a Super Rachi, so that's what I'm aiming to win with. Needs to know that. Oh, he's got Double Trap, Infernape, Skarmory, Starmie, and an Abuser. I guess Latios, but should be okay. I'm just gonna Quake, and now I'm gonna go to Blaziken and fire off an Overheat. He's not gonna wake up because Crobat's Hypnosis is really strong. It's the hypnotic suggestion from Old Boy. That was a perfect comparison. I agree entirely. Never played Undertale. Never really played on Steam either, but alright, so here you see the Blaziken sprite, some tasty chicken, and it's time to take the chicken out of the oven and burn his face off. Something like that. Oh, Flygon. Perfect. Nice. Alright, let's see. I'll just go to Crobat because it doesn't really matter. He's not going to hurt me unless he outrages, in which case he's toast anyway. So I'll just keep going back to Registeel. Wait, why did I go to Registeel? What the fuck is wrong with me? Well, he's not lefty, so it's okay. I'll just Iron Head. I'm actually very weak to Blaziken, or to Skarmory if he wakes up in Brave Birds, but I'm assuming it's Stealth Rock, Spikes, no attacks. So, and it just died, so cool. Look at Scarf Blaziken. Not actually good. I feel I need to say Scarf Infernape is just better, but I didn't use Scarf Infernape 10 years ago, so yeah. We'll get some more games. Gen 5. Let's see if Team Idiot wants to cooperate. Get some... Yes, alright. Oh, Dragmag. Remember how the Black and White ladder really, really loves Dragmag? And it's got a Starmie, so I can't even get my safe... And I keep... No, wait, my Scizor is faster than HP Fire Magnezone, so that's great. I'm just gonna go to Volcarona because it can put pressure on Jirachi. And if I... Well, no, he has Dragonite, so he can... And Scarf Chomp, so Volcarona's never doing anything. So I'm just gonna Quiver Dance and try to force something. Scarf Garchomp alone kind of destroys this team because this team's not very good. And I at least get my two, well, he's going to U-turn, or he's going to switch right to the Chomp, or he's going to let the Jirachi die. So Volcarona just accomplished a lot more than I could have asked of it. So I'm just going to let it go to take out Kyurem, which is awesome. Maybe I can get a Flame Body going. Not quite. I'm going to Close Combat to kill it. And when Starmie comes in, I'll go to my... Wait, my Latias isn't even Scarf. Never mind. Well, maybe I should have just gotten those rocks. Or maybe I can... Well, I've got a spin, so I just gotta pray I win this tie. Not very reliable stuff. Thank God. Scizor. I'm just gonna Bug Bite. Oh, thank God I broke the multi-scale. Alright, I'm gonna SD because... He does not have Fire Punch because he's got Zone, and it drops. And now everything is going to start dropping. That's awesome. Because this is slower. Because Timid Magnezone sucks. Mainly because Scizor sucks. So I'm preying on the fact that Scizor sucks. And I gotta be careful of the Scarf Outrage, but I think I'm okay because Terrakion lives it from high health. So... Oh, he's Scarf Fire Fang. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is go to Dragonite, and I'm going to Dragon Dance, and I'm going to Dragon Dance twice. Because, uh-oh, Analytic Ice Beam might be the death of me. Luckily it's not. And I'll just outrage to win. Cool. Good game, the green kid. Yeah, so high rank in black and white, or fairly high. Pretty sure last time I checked the peak was something obscene. So, Team Idiot is not too bad. Let's see where I am. Yeah, 17, that's pretty high. But 15, 14 places me in the top. Wait, where am I? What's my 41? Oh, I'm top 20 in black and white. That's great. Alright, well, let's see if we can keep going with Team Idiot. I don't recommend the use of this team for anyone interested. I recommend using a good team instead. Alright, well, if Team Idiot's not cooperating, then we're just gonna bust out this, because I'm tired of not having a Gengar and losing to... and having a harder time against stuff by virtue of it. By virtue of the stalling stuff that Gengar does so well against, being so prominent on the ladder. Well, nothing doing Gen 1. Alright, back to Gen 4. Back in the Wi-Fi days, Cresselia was considered cheap, but now... but I figured I was getting around it because I wasn't using a cheap Walling Crest. I was using a cool special attacker with not a single recovery move or status. So, yeah, that's how that worked. Alright, sleep this thing. Don't worry, I think everyone is sniping this team just by default of it being this team. But the Velcrobat is just here to make sure that Uxie does not get a trick off on Registeel. Feels like UU. Crobat did used to be UU, and then it was banned because it was ridiculous. Alright, well he didn't... I guess he was... No, he was expecting Taunt, obviously. So I sleep this. I'm gonna Super Fang it because even though the odds of him waking up are pretty good between Hypnosis stuff, hey, I'm weakening it. Maybe he's using the team from SPL Finals that Tama used, so he's gonna have a Pert and Pert. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna Thunder Wave on the Roost, so I at least cripple the Zapdos, so that's really nice. And now he's gonna go to Uxie, and I'm gonna Thunder Wave this too. So yeah, he's gonna have well, okay. I'll take it, and he's gonna have a Starmie and not a Latias, a Jirachi, definitely. And Swampert, yeah, of course, and a Starmie and Jirachi. So it's offensive Swampert, yeah, it's definitely that team. So I'm gonna go to this thing, and I'm gonna come face to face with a subbing Swampert. That is interesting. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Well, at least there's that. So I'm going to pretend like I have HP Grass. And I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. Nice. That works. Of course, I just gave the Swampert another sub. But I'm going to go to Nidoking and Sucker Punch this, and hope to God I can finish with Blaziken. Nice. Alright, well he's gonna recover something here, so I'm gonna go for a Mega Horn. Well, I got lucky there, but then again, how did my Cresselia die again? So Nidoking just totally 1v1 to Starmie, fairly. So, call it even, I guess. Sub Swampert is an interesting idea. Still think the team is probably going to be fairly frail against Skarm, but at least Blaziken looks pretty good now. Alright, well, he's looking to go bonkers with flinch, but Nidoking's not having any of that shit. So that's awesome, and I'm gonna Stone Edge. Oh, I mean, I can't exactly complain, but I'm pretty sure he's wow. Taking 0 damage is what he's doing. So I'm gonna go to this, and I'm gonna Fire Blast. Yeah, problem is I'm still very not good against Swampert. Yeah. Yeah, he sacks Uxie. This thing comes in. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to this, and I'm gonna Shadow Ball, and hey, alright, that's great. So now I think the game is won, because Blaziken's gonna sweep with Scarf Superpower. Not over yet. I'm not gonna, yeah. Okay, definitely not over, but I'm gonna Roost, as Zapdos is pretty much dead. That is a big banded superpower from Tar. And I Roost on the switch. So that's awesome. And I'm just gonna Super Fang, bring him down. Great. And oh, I get a nice crit there, but I think I had that one regardless. I mean, yeah, that worked out, but I don't feel bad for not getting flinched by Jirachi, because it's Jirachi, and I mean, yeah, I had a good matchup because the team is actually good and my team is not, but I mean, remember how Cresselia died? That horrifying sequence? So we'll just keep moving on. Sorry, regardless, but yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up soonish. Uh, 1483, not bad. I'm still not getting as many games, but alright. Jinx lead, don't love this. Gotta go to... I gotta enact my Executor plan. That is an interesting sprite. Oh boy, facing a good player, just what I need. I just want to get 1400 in peace. Is that so hard to ask for? You know, back in the PO days, 1400 was like top tier shit. I guess the old gen rankings mirror that. Old gen rankings on Showdown somewhat mirror the current gen stuff on Showdown or on PO. So I'm just gonna Hyper Beam. Cool. I mean, fine, I'll take this. Better than... I mean, hey, now I get to use my Cloyster for something else. I'll take it. That works. Oh, does it, though? Nope, I'm still gonna lose this. No, I'm gonna Clamp. I'm gonna break the rules and... Oh, he's not afraid of Hyper Beam. Alright, well, go Snorlax. See what you can do. Cool. Yeah, I would definitely like to blow this up with Cloyster, but with Jinx lead... Alright, well, I gotta... I gotta blow it up, but I gotta see if I can get it for free first. Definitely don't want to get countered. As long as he's in Body Slam range, I'll Body Slam. Or Body Slam crit range. Just see if I can get it for free. Alright, Self-Destruct's definitely KOing this from that range. Well, no, but Tauros, so... Yeah, this was not my most intelligent idea. Oh, Golem's coming in. Oh, well, I don't want to eat a boom, but if he's going to give me Golem for free, then I can just get him to blow up on the other thing? Golem versus Tauros. Alright, blow up on the Articuno. That would make me happy. Especially because I have a Zapdos. That would make me really happy. Good move. But now I'm going to go to this and I'm going to explode. Hopefully I catch Starmie. Yes! No! Not enough! Fuck! Alright, well, fine. It's all up to Zapdos now. And Egg. Luckily, that dead. Yeah, I'm gonna try and provoke him into going Golem here and getting blizzarded. God, that explosion damage is so pathetic. RBY explosion has less base power than later gens. Than Gen 2, actually. Even though it still has the damage halving effect, it's only, I think, 170. So. And Snorlax's self-destruct is 130, which is why it's not the Oko machine it is in Gens 2 through 4. What? That's bullshit. Who the fuck uses Rhydon and Golem? Ugh. Well, I mean, I guess I still have a decent matchup. Especially if I sleep the Jinx here, please. Oh. Well, okay, but I'm feeling kind of boned now because he's got 2 motherfucking rock types. Please rest or something. I don't know. Miss Blizzard. Ugh. Alright, I'll pretend like I have, what the f... Well, I'm gonna break that rule and go for another one, but in Gen 2, because I feel like I can control that more. Because I'm assuming the last is Tauros. Yeah, and I can't give Rhydon a sub or anything. Ugh. Guess I should have just blizzarded. Who knows? Yeah, alright, I'm not gonna... Well, I mean, who knows? His last might be Onyx or something. I don't know. Alright. Jolteon lead, huh? Well, I'm gonna lovely... Alright, he's running Sub-Jolt. Not something you see very often. And as soon as it's Tauros, I'm gonna click X. Oh, it's Zapdos. Well, I'm gonna click X anyway. So... Well, not great. I'm gonna try and make up for it. Hopefully this is the only time I have to do this today. Well, I managed to break the Jolteon slub even though it was passed to a Snorlax because the sub uses Jolteon's HP. So, you don't really see sub pass Jolt. I know it like makes sense Gen 3 onward, but in Gen 2 it's not so much. It's more about the agility pass, or growth pass, or just growth sweeping. Jolteon's a pretty good poke. And Skarmory comes in to take the sleep, and I'm gonna thief something now, and... Thief Bliss. So, Subpass Jolteon on a Skarm Bliss team. Color me confused. And I get growled, so I won't be killing anything with Explosion. But, alright. And there's a Starmie, so I'm going to Toxic it. And start to play the long game. El Clico, huh? Well, if El Clico's anything like his name, he's going to Thunder here, so I'm going to... Thief. I'm gonna go to Nidoking and not take that 2-hit KO, so... Alright, spikes here. Oh, yeah, this is the Zapdos principle. When you're facing it, it will always destroy your Nidoking, and when you try to counter Nidoking with it, you will always lose to it. Alright, D-punch the Gar, D-punch the Tar. Nice. Give me that. Thank you. Go Ice Punch. I'll Thief it, because that helps Heracross, kinda. And... excuse me, means I pressure it more with Ice Punch. So, T-Tar down, Zapdos and Hera thieved. And he's got double electric T-Tar Hera. You don't see that too often. Well, El Clico, show me your lax counter. Oh, it's roaring with Raikou, okay. I'll just Thunderbolt as he... okay. Oh, right, I have to do this. Well, I'm gonna go to this. Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing this Starmie game all the livelong day. Playing it safe, not getting Zapdos hurt, because you kind of have to be more careful when you're running this kind of team without arresting Zapdos. So, T-Tar, who rests himself, and I'll go to Cloyster to get spikes for free then. So, we're going to keep this Starmie thing up. Zapdos, cool, Lax is at full. Uh-oh, this is actually kind of hairy, because I had 0 sleep turns, but I'm gonna burn those sleep turns now, and I'm gonna... So what is this, a Curse Roar Tar? Great set, not what I expected, as I don't do much, and I don't have a good switch to Rock Slide, so I'm gonna have to make the move of switching Cloyster into Tyranitar, and it will not like the Rock Slide, but it'll live, and that'll be enough. Eventually, I'm gonna try to block it with Gengar this spin in this game. So that's fine. I'm gonna go to Nidoking just to take lefties, force HP Ice, get Zapdos and safer. A little risky, but he really wants to bring Snorlax down. Alright, get a big double edge on this Starmie now, which is great, and I'll just keep spamming it. Good move from him, but now Zapdos is looking like money, and I'm going to Thunderbolt because I'm not risking shit. As that does a ton. Did I Thief with everything? Jinx did not Thief yet. Yeah, so he's in trouble here. I'm going to go to Zapdos here in case he decides to go to Starmie. Alright, now I'll go to this. Alright, so back to this game. I'm going to go to Gar. Oh, he's Flamethrower, okay. I'm going to spam some Dynamic Punch, see how far I can get. Alright, well he's in a dangerous position now. So Gengar is potentially in a spot to mess his day up. He then now figured out that I do not have that move on. I don't have a Thunder move on that thing, so I'm gonna Spike, cool, and now I'm gonna Zapdos, and I'm gonna start bringing the pain. Did I sleep something with this? I didn't sleep something with Jinx. This is the perfect time to send that out. Alright, I get to Lovely Kiss. Heracross is thieved and is afraid of Psychic anyway. Okay, I don't care for that. But it's a free Zapdos, so I'll take it. Go Thunder. Golem, huh? Starmie, interesting, but dead, or pretty dead. So he's got double spin going on, and I will go to Cloyster again. So hell yeah, go Zapdos. Wonder if he's gonna heal Bell the Toxic away, so it's gonna be a longer game, but yeah. Let's see. Snorlax into this thing. Fine, I'll blow it up, I don't care. I will absolutely take that, and I will follow it up with Nidoking. And he is now in a world of pain. He has to sack just to get Starmie in, and then Starmie's also gonna die. Thunder willing. Snorlax goes down, that's all I cared about, so... Alright. Hit, 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 hit. Yes! That goes down, and I think everything else is gonna follow. Or, well, close to it. No reason to say them too soon. Attaboy Zapdos withstanding the crit. Yeah, this is a matter of just winning with my own lax and keeping my boom. I use Flamethrower actually, so I don't have to risk it just yet. So I can spam the Dynamic Punch, see how far I get. Spam it again. Alright, if he's gonna stay in, I'm just gonna boom. Alright, Coolio. Let's go to Jinx. Yeah, I'll go to Jinx first. Just because it can pressure Heracross. And I'll Thief the Cloyster. And I'll use Nightmare because Nightmare is awesome. And this game should be hella over. And now I get to spam Ice Beam in peace. And win with old Zapdos. I was contentiously going to Zapdos because he might be in Megahorn range. So that game is 1, and this game should be 2. Tar is barely... Well, I'm going to Lovely Kiss because even if he rests, then I go to Cloyster safely. And Lovely Kiss has better odds of beating him than Ice Beam, because Ice Beam was a roll I'm pretty sure wasn't in my favor. So I'm just going to spam the Surf, and then I'm going to explode and win with Zapdos. Actually, Nidoking, but yes. So... Tyranitar's bulk is extreme because it can live 2 Nidoking Earthquakes even after the 6% from Spikes, but he's not going to be winning this exchange, so thank goodness. And I think that's where we're going to call it for today. Nice, pleasant laddering sesh at just under an hour and a half. So let's check the ranks once the ladder updates of the last 2 games. Hope the April Fool's sprites were tolerable. I like them. They come around once a year, or twice a year, because you can turn them on. And then after the second day, even if you liked them the first day, then you're kind of like, alright, well, I'm over this. So I'll just wait for that ladder to update and then call it a day. And we got some alternative non-Pokemon music, but they were still remixes and not official music, so cool with me. Alright, come on, ladder. Come on, buddy. Alright, 14, 13. Hey, that's pretty good. So, We got everything except RBY over 1400, and it's pretty close. Yeah, alright, Yeah, okay, I'm satisfied. I'm not going to continue. I wanna, but now I'm just remembering that Watchmen episode I want to get back to. So I'm gonna bite the temptation and leave it alone. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We're getting up there pretty high. And I will catch you next time.